I may actually do some rabbit hunting this season. Alright, it's been a while since I've been back on this part of the trail. It would turn around backwards here. Down that direction is where that fallen tree is at, and I generally don't go around it and come back this way very often. But clearly someone's been down here and cleaning this trail off, because this has never been this clear as long as I can remember. So anyway, so I'm just out and about, having a grand time, enjoying the outdoors. And if we're lucky, maybe a rabbit will run by, or maybe a deer. You never know, we might even see a coyote or a fox. It looks like somebody's been back here and worked this trail like a vehicle. This looks like something's been driving back here. Alright, so I'm having a grand time back here. Some parts of this looks like maybe a four-wheeler or something like that. It's maybe driven back through here a little bit. This spot that I'm at right now clearly hasn't had any trails blazed on it other than the animals that have made the trails. So I'll continue to walk. Hopefully I'll find something really interesting. Of course, I always find something interesting out in the woods. We'll go down there, let's go this way. Oh, I don't know if I got that. Rabbit just ran right past me, right into the cornfield there. It was right down in there. Went right into that cornfield. I knew if I turned this thing off, rabbit would run by. I don't know if you got any view of that or not. There's another one. There it goes. Well, I definitely know where I'm going to go when it comes time for rabbits. I just think I found me, maybe found me a small limb for an arrow. Not sure whether or not it'll be sturdy enough, but I think I might have to take one of these and check it out. There we go. Alright, so we're going to have to find out whether or not this is going to turn into a decent opportunity for an arrow. All right. I don't know. Might work pretty decently. Alright. Well, it looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 more of these. I'm going to go ahead and get them while I'm here, and I'll get right back with you guys. Alright, so I gathered up 5 of the sticks, and I'll place those somewhere nice where I can, well, seeing more. So I think I'll set them up here on the main trail, and I'll gather them up on the way back. So I'm just going to leave those there, and they should be back. They should still be there when I get back. There's not too many people, even people that ride around out here, that care too much about living in a situation where you have to gather and create yourself instead of just going into town to buy. So I was going to do it today. I don't think I'm going to make it today, but within the next few days I plan on going to Camp Osage, and Camp Osage is one of my spots that I go to, and I haven't been there in a while, but I'm going to take my axe. I'm going to go to Camp Osage, and I'm going to get myself a small but decent Osage, so that I can start letting it sit out and season a little bit, because I'm going to build myself an Osage bow. So I'm walking down a bike trail. It's paved. Of course, I don't stay on this trail a lot. You always find me in the woods somewhere. But this trail here runs along the side of where Michelle and I are staying right now. And if you walk this trail far enough, which I think I'm going to do today, you end up at my son's house, Michael. It runs not necessarily along his property, but it runs close enough to where he lives that I just have to jog off of the trail and go about a block or two, and then I'm on the street where he lives. So I think I'm going to walk this trail to his house today. I don't know how long it is. I'm not doing any pace count right now. Maybe on the way back I will do a pace count just to find out. I'm guessing it's a couple miles. It's not really too far away, especially taking this trail, because it's pretty much a straight shot. And I get to see nature, and I don't have to worry about the main highway that's about a quarter of a mile away from me, as you can hear the semis and things. And I still get the wonders of nature. You hear that? How fantastic is that? Well, it's starting to rain a little bit, but I'm already far enough into my walk that I'm not turning it around to go back. So hopefully it doesn't get too bad. I don't think it will. I mean, I don't mind getting wet, but I don't necessarily want my camera to get wet. And I didn't bring anything, not even a plastic bag to cover the camera up. So we are getting closer to the highway, and if I need to, I can stay underneath the overpass for a little while if it rains too much. It doesn't seem like it's raining that bad. It's just sprinkling right now. But this is actually as far south as I've been on this trail before. I've not walked the southern part of the trail. I usually always go north. I'm very accustomed to the north side of the trail. We're coming up to a small road right there. And then right there is the overpass to US 31. All right, so I don't know if you guys can see that car in the background, but it's parked over there, and there's two people in there doing adult things. All right, so the rain is coming down a little bit heavier, not bad by any means, but it's coming down a little bit worse. We are almost to another main road, and once we get around here, we will be going up and over the highway, so I'll be getting video of that. So this must be the place for adult sexual activity, because I just came to this parking lot spot here and caught another adult activity going on. Hey, they got porta pots here. That's pretty cool. They got some porta pots set up, and you know, to be totally honest, this wouldn't be a bad place if Michelle and I were still in our van. This wouldn't be a bad place to crash for the night. There's no signs that say you can't stay there the night. So anyway, we're continuing along the trail, and I'll eventually get to that bridge that goes over the highway, and I've never been on this bridge before. This will be the first time that I've actually been on that. I haven't, like I said, I haven't taken this trail south before. I've always gone north on this trail, and had my fun and adventures in that direction. Because when you go south on this trail, you head into town, and going north, you're going away from town, and there's maybe a small town or two out there, but they're definitely not like it is here. Heading south, you go right into town and through town, and so you're going to start seeing a bunch more of modern housing and industrial areas and things of that nature. Now, the trail is still awesome. It's still fantastic to do, but when you head south, you get this sort of stuff. You get houses and things like that, and then on this other side over here is Chrysler, things of that nature. And apparently, the further south you go, the more adult activity you get to see. So coming around the curve here, and there is the bridge across 31, city of Kokomo, right there. So when I get up there on top of it, of course I'll have to do some video, and I'll get right back with you when I get up there. As I said, heading south on the Nickel Plate Trail here in Kokomo. You just go through town. Now we have a lot of, well, I guess for what I consider, we have a decent amount of woods around town. But here we go, we're gonna cross 31. Now we're facing south now, right there. And this is facing north. There could be some good videoing done up here, I think. Look what I found. Look at that. Well, yeah, there's a little bend on it down there. Well, this piece here looks like it might be good though. That looks like it would make a nice atlatl. That would make a nice atlatl arrow. There's a couple of them in there. So I don't know. This piece here, I don't know the end of it down there, but that might make a decent bow. Probably too flexible. I don't know. But there's some arrows right there. We may have to pull that on the way back. There we go. Straighten that one up there. Oh, this right here. I think this would be a nice bow. Well, I don't know. That may have to come. I may have to end up getting that one. I don't know. Some good stuff right there too. Nice long straight pieces. Look at that, right? Oh goodness. Oh yeah. Yeah, look what I found. Found some birch bark. So there's an old like grain silo in the middle of a field. Now the trail continues on this way. More birch. But there's a road, and it's dead end right here, but there's a road right here that runs straight into the road that I need to get to Michael and Jalinda's road. So instead of continuing on the trail, I'm just gonna scoot over here and hit this road. Because right up here by that RV up there is where the road begins, I should say, or ends, depending on which direction you're going. So we're gonna continue down this way, and I don't know, it looks like it's probably gonna be about another half mile to a quarter mile before I get to their house. I didn't have the camera out. I actually took it off the tripod and stuck it in my pocket. But Michelle just drove past me. Apparently she's heading to Michael and Jalinda's too, so we'll be there in couple minutes. All right, so we're where Michael and Jalinda live, and there's the van up there. Apparently Michelle was coming by to pick up Jaden, because Jaden's staying with Michael for a while, and apparently she was coming to get him. So anyway, there's the van up there. I'm gonna go ahead and get in the van and see what's going on.